EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets, next on Madden Football.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Running it after the penalty. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. They go right back to Hall. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Hall. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments.
We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Another carry for him. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Running back sent in motion. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hit pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a quarterback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He breaks the tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jets football. They've got first down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. And that played good enough for a first. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, Pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Cut out left. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down on the play by Wk13.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hall running between the tackles. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Brought down on the play by Wk13. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And in, touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now he's past the 25. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks lower the deficit to a single possession. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Returns looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 34. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hall. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Hall once more. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
The spring, a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They've got first down from the 31. They'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Bronk, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Third and 4 coming up now. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of...
He has the New York touchdown! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Broncos. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets double their lead to 14. line has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. To throw here on first down. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. He's got a gain of 6 there. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
From the 33 on second down. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That play goes for 8 yards and it keeps this drive moving.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Finds Smith-Njigba. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now looking to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They are throwing it again. Pass taken in by Lockett. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Chuck Clark.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the gun on third down. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. They'll throw it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play coming here. Escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 1-score game before halftime. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. First, time for our EA Sports halftime report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They go play action on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He's dropping back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. He'll throw it yet again. Connects with feint. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
On 2nd and 5 now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets returning their offense and this running back to the field. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That throw finds Coughlin. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. from the 31. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On first down, here comes Hall. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 46. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Looking right, and he finds him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Still sticking with the passing game. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pass play now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the officials wanted the review, gave it a second look, and will keep their initial ruling. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Hill now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now a give on the counter. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. Open space inside the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st down from the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw this one. He brings it in. Touchdown, Seattle! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Rolling left, behind some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Trying again, following the sack. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. To throw here on 1st down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28, he finds Fant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To throw it on 1st down. Got his target. It's Hill. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. Back to the well again. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. The Jets take their first time out as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Reed. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throwing now. It's taken in by Williams. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Bronk, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Now for one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from New York.